Welcome to the Neen Valley Role-Playing Association, a group of friends who like to play RPGs. Let's role-playing games and try and have fun. If you like the video, please like and subscribe.
We now have a merch store for our USA listeners. It can be found at www.bonfire.com/store. We will put a full link into the description below. Thank you for your support.
Oh my goodness me, what a day. Technical problems all the way around. Anyway, we're back. Hello. And last week we had the super duper excitement of going out the clouds and getting a pot of cloud. Doesn't seem that exciting, but it was. Trust me, you go and watch that episode. Fantastic. And so we're back again. Then we introduce our players. Let's do that. Let's start with the cat. That is Christine, who is playing Megan. Oh, cat.
Hello.
And then we have Pete, who is playing Varo. We have Invisible Martin this week, who is playing JL.
Hello.
But JL's not invisible, so that's probably fine.
Yeah.
We have Rob, who is playing Charuris. And finally, and we get to him finally because at least then we know his internet worked. We have Anthony, who is playing Lovlaw. And so, we find ourselves still in the floating citadel, but having just recovered all of the things that we need, which is to say, a pot of cloud, which JL has captured. The doors have been slammed shut, and everyone is safe. So, now what?
Well, there's still one door to explore, and then we can probably leave, I guess.
If we want to, makes sense. Okay.
You're going to go and do a bit of explore, yeah?
Should never leave a door behind, should we?
I'm going to put this armor back as well, so in case somebody else needs it for next time.
Yeah.
We might also want to just sorry, we might also just want to wander down the tunnels of the little tiny rock flinging dudes, just in case they've got something down there in a stash, hidden.
They might have got something, yeah.
Although and chop their hair off.
Okay.
It dissolved in dust and went to dust. There is no hair to chop off.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Did we search this room? Because this was where they turned up and were eating their sandwiches.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we did search it through, actually.
you just give it a quick search? It's not a very big room. Shouldn't take us long.
No, you spend a few minutes just poking around in there, but it's really quite sad. It's quite desultory in there. There isn't really any. There isn't anything of value.
So this isn't
You said
their
the hole
lair,
was
you
too
think?
small for us to get through, didn't you?
Very hard. Yeah. It's going to be really very difficult to get down there. But you can, as you quite rightly pointed out previously, if you want to, you can go down this one. Obviously, you would need to come in.
Yeah.
From over here, and then go this way.
Yep.
Do you want to do that?
Should we try the door first?
Yeah.
Might be another entrance through there as
All
well.
right.
I'll open it.
Of course.
I think
sure.
this tunnel down the bottom here looks quite wide as well.
All right. So, Lovlaw, you're going to open the door, yeah?
Yep.
All righty. Okay.
Moving.
Other door, huh?
Yep.
Another
So there
one of
are
these
some benches along this wall. This
entrances
is a
there.
table, sort of shoved in the corner of the wall. Some benches, little benches here as well. There's also just here what you think is probably leading into the tunnels. But again, this is a narrow one. Okay.
Might be worth a peek through, though. Can we?
Yes, you can. You can peek through, and you can see about that far.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Definitely think we need to investigate their lair. There'll be some good things there. I think they've been going around this place and raiding it of everything good, so you never know.
Hey, JL, you want to check this door?
Okay.
So that's fine, JL.
Yeah, I'll try and open it.
All right. Opens away from you. Just give me a moment. And to tell you about this room. Just take me a moment to, draw a lot. So you can see that it goes up, has stepped up in front of you. So it comes down here, and then you see these steps going up, and you can see this flat area. Some more of these reliquaries look like pots for remains. And there's a raised section here which is unused. You can see a couple of kind of small cobwebs, but none of the giant spiders that you saw before. And dotted about in this room are 4 statues. And the statues, they're all different. These are just the stamps that D&D Beyond had available as for the map. They're just sort of dotted about. But what's interesting about them is that they are all humanoid creatures, and they're all different, incredibly detailed and lifelike. And they are all frozen in various poses, none of which look particularly savoury.
Aww.
And the stone?
Maybe.
They sort of look like adventurers, and they're sort of, ooh.
Yeah,
exactly.
Not adventurers, but certainly, yes,
People.
they could be. Certainly could be petrified.
Yeah.
Do I know anything? Do I know much that would do that? That could potentially be here.
Certainly, there are a number of possible creatures that could do it. You certainly can't. So far, you've not seen anything in here that would fit that bill, but you know that there's also magic that will do it.
Yeah,
There's
spells and stuff
that will petrify.
Yes, it could be a spell-based trap.
Yeah. Any idea? Any ideas?
Has anybody got detect magic?
No.
I believe I do. Yes.
Woo! My idea is we shove Varo down there.
So it's a 30-foot range. So, look, from this, it looks like you have to probably go into the room. So I'm going to go down to here. Wait for the GM to say, "Stop moving."
You're turned to stone.
Yeah.
And cast detect magic.
Okay, so you walk down there and you get ready to cast, and now you're going to need to roll initiative.
I called it!
That's funny.
Oh dear. There we go. So are
Okay,
you ready?
I'm not sure whether anybody else has a problem.
Are you ready to roll initiative?
Can you just hold on, because I've got a lovely screen that just says something went wrong.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
So I'm going to try that again. Let's see what happens. Let's see if my session is still happening. Okay, well, I'm back. You guys have all got a map and you can see things are going on, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Initiative. Roll for initiative.
I have a combat encounter up, so if you'd like to roll initiative. Hopefully this is going to work all right.
15.
I take it it didn't pick mine up because it got broken, right?
Yeah, but I can manually enter yours, so don't worry about it, because yours was 18.
Oh, I've done it again. 16. That'll do. It's only 2 off.
18.
Well, I updated you manually anyway.
Okay. Very kind of you.
Well, it was fair enough. It broke, didn't it? So,
Yeah.
That's more likely because
all right.
somebody rolled initiative before they were supposed to.
Well, no. To be fair, he said roll initiative. So
Yeah, I rolled it before he said it, though.
Yeah, before that.
oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
It was literally half a second or so. Well, actually, slightly longer than half a second. But it was like I rolled it because I thought jokingly, Varo goes on up and he'll just keep moving until he's told. And at that point, I clicked on initiative, and then John went, and everybody can roll initiative.
Yeah.
Why are you
somehow-
rolling advantage?
Why? Because I've got a shield in my hand.
Where did you pick that up from?
From Craxis. When
You didn't wander around with that the whole time?
since the thingy, yeah. Can you not remember? I said, "Oh, I want this shield and what have you." Matey's got it, but it needs repairing, and she got him to repair it straight away, and then brought it in with us.
I remember that. Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. So I believe that Megan is at the top of the initiative order.
She is.
These statues come to life and start moving.
Hey, Lovlaw,
Oh, no,
I'm not going to link your health with mine.
well, apparently I was too busy staring down the corridor everyone runs past me.
Okay. Yep. So she's gonna. She's gonna stupidly run down the corridor to stand in front of Varo. No, actually, she's going to go past Varo, and she's going to go to there. Let other people come through as well. Do I want to? Yeah. Nah. Do I want to go that final? Yeah, go on. I'm going to go that final thing, and I will try and attack that one.
Oh yeah, you moved.
What's your AC?
Of B.
Yes. Is it called B? I can't see that writing. I need to zoom in.
The one. Yeah, the one at the
17.
one next to me.
However, if you went one down, so you're in between both of them.
Hey.
Instead of moving to where
13
you were,
points of slashing damage. And can you make a DC 12 Constitution save, please?
Sounds awesome.
That's a fail. Okay, so you are restrained.
Ooh, excellent.
Until the end of your next turn.
So am I back here?
No, where you were, please.
Oh, okay.
In essence.
I thought it was B who was attacking me, so therefore I'd be restrained
It
when
is B because he made the opportunity attack, but that's as you pass out of B's reach.
Okay.
In essence, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So you are restrained.
Restrained.
So you want to add the restrained condition onto your character sheet?
Yeah.
Until the end of your next turn. And you have to repeat the saving throw at that point. Okay?
Yeah.
What type of...
Sorry, I'm sounding all too excited about being restrained.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Does the cat have some predilections we're not aware of?
Yeah.
Kinky.
Is that paralyzed condition?
No, this is restrained.
The restrained condition.
Restrained, yes.
So, what has it actually done to Cat?
It has slashed at her. He's failed the saving throw. Her speed is now 0. Attack rolls against her have advantage, and her attack rolls have disadvantage. And she has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. In other words, she can't move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what does it look like visually?
Okay, so it slashes at her.
Yeah.
And the slash, and you notice around the point of the slash, you notice that there's a spread. At the point at which you hit, there's a spread of like her flesh is starting to turn to stone.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you. Good question,
Very
Pete.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to wallop A?
Yes.
Good. Okay, this is a disadvantage, just so you know. Now, these things are made of stone. I would point that out.
Oh, poo-poo. Sorry. I hit the wrong side of the mouse mat. What do I do? Hang on. Oh, no, don't do that.
Just roll it again.
Oh, I've done. It would appear. Even though I didn't know I was rolling it again. Did I roll it again? Yeah. What's that? Yeah. There you go. I rolled it again.
Okay. That is a miss.
Yep. Let's try that again. Will you do it this time? No, it's going to just roll it again. I don't know why I can't make the... Oh, it's because I'm not using my mouse. Hang on. Yep, okay. I'm just going to do that one again. Hang on.
I'm afraid I don't know how it works, how advantage and disadvantage works for character sheets. I only know how it works for me as a DM. So if anyone can comment on that, it would be very useful.
No, it's my own stupidity. I was using the mouse mat on the tablet, on the laptop. And I should have been using my mouse rather than the mouse mat, because the mouse mat's crappy.
Okay.
It's very difficult to get your lefts and your rights. So that was my fault completely. Anyway, that's my 2 attacks.
Okay. And they both misses.
They both misses. Yep.
Okay.
So
All right.
I believe that is all I can do.
Okay. All right. Well, that's Megan. So now we've got Shaggy.
From where I am, can I see B?
No.
Okay, where do I need to move to be able to see a B?
Where Varo is standing.
Right where Varo is standing.
Hang on a second.
What about just behind?
Just behind Varo, you would see B. But if you were using a ranged weapon, it would have bonuses to its AC because it would be in half cover, which would be +2 to its AC.
So, what about D?
What about
D?
D?
Yes.
So, if you were to stand in the same spot,
D for dog.
Yeah, to get it from where I am now in this area.
So where you are now,
I still don't think I'm going to see
you
D.
can
really,
target D from where you are stood.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you use a ranged attack, it will have cover.
Yep, from Varo.
3/4 cover.
Spell attack
Okay.
would be a targeted, like a saving throw spell attack.
So it's the difference between spells that target space,
Yeah.
and require a save versus, yeah.
Yeah. Is it an attack roll or a saving roll? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I heard Megan kind of go, kind of, ooh, look, I'm flinty and hard now. I'm turning to stone. So I know something's down there, and I know that I can see Lovlaw right in front of me, and he's itching to get down that corridor. So I'm thinking, sod it, not waste a round, but do something, even if it's got cover. So I'm going to attack.
Well, you could
D.
delay until after. You could delay until after Lovelaw.
Yeah, but
Well, you can take the ready action and take an action after Lovelaw's acted, yeah.
what's the point of being a pirate if you're going to play it safe? So
Fair enough.
I'm going to attack.
You're going to attack D, are you?
D, 24 to
It's
hit.
got 3/4 cover.
3/4 cover.
Okay,
Okay.
and you rolled a 24, was that?
Yes.
That's a hit.
And if it hits, 10 points of damage. Huzzah! 1 for the flag. I
Nice.
just see a little mote of flame just pew, off of this stone thing.
Okay.
I'm going to stay there, so I am done.
Boom. Okay. Yep. You hit it. Very good.
It's the pirate's life for me. Woo!
Varo.
Right. So Varo is going to attack the one in front of him.
Now, bear in mind that we have a house rule, which is when you're attacking around a corner like that, there's no cover either way. So you don't have to worry about cover.
Cool. So 14.
And that is a miss. That's also a really, really dreadful roll, I'm afraid.
Oh,
18.
That is a hit.
Okay.
So the AC you're looking for is a 17.
Okay. For
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Oops, sorry, moved it rather than heavy damage. 9
Offhand.
points of damage.
Oh, hang on. Let me just check something. No. So then Varo is going to astral step.
Starlight step.
Starlight step. Yeah. It's the thing I can't remember the name of. Back to there.
Right. Let me just check something.
Yep.
Is teleport a move?
It does not count in terms of opportunity attacks.
That's right. It doesn't.
Because you're right. It is not. It's not a move action.
Not a move action. Very good. That's Varo. Lovlaw.
Right.
Punish him, Errol.
Then I shall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Crap. I'd rather throw,
Well,
but I can't.
Five would. Yeah.
Yeah, that puts me in direct combat.
Yeah, but you could throw the one on the at A next to Megan.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to fight the one the one next to you. You can. I don't think throwing a weapon.
I'll move there.
If you are in melee combat with something, you get disadvantage on ranged attack rolls.
To other places. Yeah. Yeah.
So essentially,
but if you
stand there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you get 3/4 cover or some cover.
I'll go for D.
What you could do, of course, is attack this one first and see how you get on.
Yeah. Let's do that. And I'll try and make some room for others behind. So I'm going to step right up there. And then.
Well, you could throw your weapon and then finish your move.
And you would think that I have done this already, but I'm going to go ahead and rage. And then I'll go ahead and do the action. Okay. And
so there is not room for you to grow.
Fair enough.
Where you what stood.
I am perfectly happy with that. So I will hit, and then I will roll the elemental cleaver. I think the elemental. Okay, well, first let's just go ahead and just see if I can hit him.
Yep. Well, you're looking for an AC of 7. You're looking at an AC of 17. Right. So it's 24. That's a hit. So rolling some damage.
And this should have the okay. And then the elemental cleaver. Let's go with thunder. There we go.
Let's go.
Oh, it's gone?
Let's go. You just basically smashed it. It was already looking pretty smashed.
All right.
Varo had already clonked it and basically cracked it all up. And all you did was you walked up with your axe and smashed it and hit it, and it shattered, and it's just.
Yep.
Then I'll throw my axe at the other one that's next to Megan.
The one next to Megan, you're going to throw your axe at. That's absolutely fine.
That was 20 hit points of damage. Total that one.
And there. So 16.
16 points. Cool.
And then I will move to there to allow my buddies to do what they need to do. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You do that?
Very
How
good.
Much move?
I have 40 with the.
Okay, so an extra 10. So that'd be fine. Yeah.
Okay, JL.
gonna hop down the corridor slightly and attack. Cursed A.
You're going to attack A.
Yeah.
Okay. It's got cover.
Yeah.
No, sorry, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't have cover. You're okay.
Okay. Let's attack
A.
Yeah. Let's attack A.
That's a hit.
And then critical damage, yeah. Nice.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Wonderful.
17
Alright.
piercing. Oh, good. And then she's going to move forward slightly and then attack D.
Hold on a second. Okay. Go for it.
Doop. Not so good. And then,
That's a 26 to hit.
yeah, 4 damage, 4 piercing and 3 psychic.
Very good.
And then she's going to snuggle back that way.
Okay. It's all within your movement, isn't it? So that's fine.
Yep.
Okay. There you go. Let me just get rid of the false statues. Alrighty, so first of all, we're going to attack Megan with an AC of 17.
Yep.
That's a hit
Uh-huh.
for 6 points of damage. And could you please make a DC 12 Constitution save? That's a failure.
Rolling crap on the Constitution.
Yeah, really terrible that is, unfortunately.
5.
And what's the constitute? Oh, sorry. What's the AC for the big boy?
17, sir.
And that is a miss. That's the first crappy roll out of them, so that's a miss. So that is their go over. And we are back to Megan. You will need to make one more save. You will need to make 2 saves at the end of your turn.
So what save do you need now? Constitution again?
No, at the end of your turn, please.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
2, but I need to do it twice.
You do.
Did you say? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you've been hit
Yep.
twice. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you're attacking C. Sure, go. By the way, you're restrained.
Is it my go? Sorry, it's my go. I don't seem to have the little thingies anymore, the button things. That's fine. I didn't realise it was my go. Okay, yes, she will attack. The one in front of her. I
Okay.
believe is
Remember, it's a
C.
disadvantage.
Yep. I shall try and make sure that rolls this time. Yes! It's amazing what happens when you actually have a mouse.
I'm not seeing it come up in the game logs. Ah, there we go.
A double
That's
crit.
hilarious, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm rolling crap. I'm rolling. Oh, that'll do.
Well, to get a crit in disadvantage is pretty impressive.
That's actually really impressive. Yeah, 220. Damage, please. Critical damage is 15. Very nice. Okay, that's your first hit.
I just like the fact that on my screen 2 dragons appeared.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Oh, only
That's
one
the
dragon this time.
That's a hit.
crappy. That was a 1. Nah.
Doesn't matter.
Damage dice ain't
Good.
good.
Now, obviously, you can't do anything else, really.
Yep.
So I need you to make 2 Constitution saves, please. DC 12.
That's a bit better. That's the first one. Do you want another one?
Success. Yep, please.
That's a bit better.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Yes.
You're fine. Your superior constitution shakes off the stony effects.
Very
All
good.
right. It is Shaggy's go. One more and you will be... It won't have colour. Okay?
Intensive.
I know. It was just edged forward, didn't it? That little
I know.
token.
That was a miss. To be fair, that is a pretty terrible roll.
I think you're muted, Rob. Either your just lips are moving, and there we go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, my lips are moving. It's a little bit like Mick Jagger. Sorry, Mick, darling. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I haven't got enough to clear that. So I'm going to press myself up against the wall and wait until somebody rubs against my belly to go past me and grind against my breastplate.
Do they get a blessing if they rub your belly?
That they are.
Do they get a blessing, like, you know, when you rub a Buddha's belly? Do they get a blessing as they squeeze past you?
Yes, I might give them a flash of genius. That's what I call my penis.
We have established you don't have
There's
this
people
game.
calling him Buddha.
Yes.
It's Buddha, isn't it? It's the fat Buddha. Because Buddha, of course, was an ascetic. He would never have been fat. It's just, he would have been really skinny, in fact.
I blame my parishioners. They're content in my temple. Varo, what are you going to do, mate?
Oh, is it me?
Yes. Did so.
Right. Hang on.
He was thinking about becoming a pirate after all this time. He's weighing up the pros and cons.
He thought he'd go down in the bilges and find the golden rivet.
Yes.
I
With
cannot
a bit
get
of
any
spit and
further
polish.
than that. So I am going to use Sacred Flame.
Okay.
DC 14 dex save.
Just a quick question. How good do you think the saving throw is? The dex saving throw for a moving statue?
Not great.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh, you make me a little bit of thinking about strategy. Yeah, absolutely. So what's the damage?
11 points of radiant damage.
You see, before
very good.
tonight, when the cat got a crit on a disadvantage roll, I would have said not a chance. But now, maybe they could have rolled high.
The last one is shattered by Varo.
Yay!
So these doors.
I am
In here?
going to drink my
I-
last and only healing potion.
Just so we are clear, just because I don't want there to be any... Oh, bloody hell, wrong bloody button, bugger.
Don't drink your healing potion.
Okay.
Let me cast a spell on you, because I think we're
He's gonna
just about
bewitch
done
you.
in here. So we're going to go with that.
Yeah, you're probably wasting a healing potion if you drink it at this point.
There you go.
He
Take
doesn't
16
think
points.
so right now because she's down to quite a low
No, that's fine. That's
level.
I'm just telling you as the GM.
Yeah.
All right, as the DM.
Have
Yeah.
16 points of healing.
60 points of healing.
Wow.
Oh bloody hell! It's the same one again. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, you're all here. Right.
With,
We're
That
now the
was a
next bunch of
very large-
statues.
you very nearly
That was
no,
a very
actually,
large pit trap. That Lovlaw,
those creatures,
activated.
Dale, you do a quick analysis, and it is your considered opinion that they would have been able to potentially petrify Megan because she was hit, and anybody who would have been hit, but you don't think it would have been a permanent thing. You would think it would have been temporary.
Gonna check the room out.
yeah, give it a good search.
Yeah, nothing to find. One thing that's really, really weird is that the heads of all of these things have survived.
Oh, okay.
Have survived.
Are there any other large pieces of stone from the bodies?
Not really, no.
Okay. In that case, can I get my dustpan and brush and take a fair amount of each of the statues into my dustpan? I'm thinking if they're going to grow back, then they're going to be a little bit shorter for the amount of stone that I'm going to take.
There's 4 statues and there's 4 niche reliquaries here.
I pick up one of the heads and chuck it against the wall.
Okay, you chuck it against the wall. It bounces off the wall, and the outer part of the head kind of breaks off. And as it clunks off the wall and rolls back towards you, you see the outer part is broken off. And inside is an obsidian skull.
Ooh.
Ah, look at that.
Snazzy.
Looks like something our spell people might be more interested in than me. Here, I'll go smash the other ones. I know my place.
This is one of the small people wants to pick one up.
Varo will cast his detect magic now. Much delayed.
Okay. There's clearly some residual magic left in this skull. You pick it up. It's safe to pick up. Okay. And you realise that some of the residual magic left over from the animation of this thing is still in this skull. And you think that if you were to have a rest and cogitate upon it, you could probably, with some effort, get something from this long dead petrified creature.
Okay.
Interesting.
So, a little bit of mechanics for you. Okay. I will put them.
Jail's trying to say something to you.
I think it's just background noise.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, in essence, the Speak with Dead, it's like that, but once.
Yeah. Just
So we can ask a question.
And you have to make a DC 20 Arcana check.
Or we could use these as bargaining chips. There may be people that would like to ask that type of question and it'd be worth money to them. Just a thought. Or we could take them back to Craxus and see if the lady wants anything to do with them. I don't know.
I know of an
What's the idea? What was
archaeologist.
going to happen is you were going to take a short rest here, and hopefully there was going to be. But you know.
I know
It's
of an
fine.
archaeologist that might be very interested in these things. He goes on adventures and he wears a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
He might be willing to pay a small fortune. He does have flatulence, yes.
Oh, there's only a couple more places to check. Should we go ahead and knock those out?
I'm going to take this armor off and put it back in that box because I couldn't see the statues because my helmet fell down.
Mm.
Oh, it's that old excuse, is it, Captain?
It is too big for me. It might help the next person who comes in.
Oh, don't forget to close the secret door.
All right, should we head off down this corridor, this tunnel, and see what's
Yeah, let's
While
do
we're
that.
here.
see what's down there?
Oh, you're going down that one. Okay.
Well, it's wide.
Surprised me
It's
too.
closer.
It's not very wide, but okay.
It's wide-ish.
It's wider than some of the smaller ones. Oh, God. Got to breathe in on this one, ain't we?
Yeah.
You have a room.
Scrape. Ow!
Yeah, it really is quite hard. This is.
Anything in this little slightly wider bit? Nope. Okay.
Nope. Sorry.
I'll go this way.
Is that a bench? Have they dragged a bench in here?
Yeah.
Have a little sit down.
That's their halftime orange break seat. Oh my God.
It's hard work.
Yeah, it really is. Really hard. I mean, the only person who's not having an issue at all is Shaggy for some reason.
Yeah.
He just seems to glide through it. But
He's the one making all the noises.
I think he's mocking everyone else. That's why.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Particularly Lovlaw, who is silently cursing.
Yeah.
Shaggy.
Yeah.
I need to do more pit fighting because I'm a little bit more rotund than I thought I was.
Yeah.
Oh, really, Lovelaw? I never would have guessed.
Right.
Oh
So,
my God. Where's Lovelaw gone?
is that-
How did he get there?
I went out.
I don't think we can get through there, but
Yeah, I don't think you can. We were told that was too skinny to.
Oh, too skinny.
climb through.
Okay. Then I'll
It
come
doesn't
back
matter.
around.
It doesn't matter.
come back
It was just opening up the tunnel sufficiently so you guys can see it. That was all I was doing.
unless you say otherwise, it's just going to follow them
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
And head out.
Come all the way
I
around.
make a popping
there we are.
noise as I come out of my. Oh, I could take those with me. I pick up the 2 stones.
Ta-da!
You never know.
Oh, yeah.
Could come in handy.
You have done the whole map.
Who has the crystal skulls?
Obsidian. Crystal skulls was
Obsidian.
a bit of a flop.
Obsidian. Yes.
Right. So, shall we have a sit down and concentrate on these obsidian skulls and find out? I mean, I've got to ask the question.
I'd rather do it on Narasoa just because. Just push off.
Well, yeah, that's true. Well,
I
no,
mean,
there's nothing
where we go, unless
No,
we get
so it's
ambushed by
here.
guards.
didn't we teleport down or something?
Yeah, we did.
Yes, but we
did
can teleport
down.
back. But we can teleport
There's a guy-
back, and unless the guards attack us, we're not in any danger, are we?
There was someone waiting for us, wasn't there? They were sat in that room.
They were. And they're giving us like 6 days or something, or 4 days,
Okay,
or
then we might as
something
well.
like that.
Yeah, that's right. We might as well check these out here. That's good. That's good.
I mean,
Felthier,
the
the
question
Wood Elf
is,
priest,
Yes.
yeah,
said that they would stand watch for you.
I think we were going to see what things they got for sale as well before we left.
You do?
If
I go
anything.
through the, I go through the portal.
Yep, no problem. I'm going to put it back here because,
Very good.
we're done.
done that. Well, yeah, I mean, I revealed the whole map. I thought that was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So that's fine. That's not a problem at all. So, and you defeated all of the beasties that were
Lurking.
on that map. I was wondering whether you were just going to leave, because obviously you had, there were bits of the map you hadn't seen, like, well, we just go anyway. But no,
Oh,
did it, the whole
no.
thing. Very good.
We are not going to
we
give
thought
you
that
the opportunity of saying, but you didn't uncover all the rooms and defeat all the critters on that dungeon map, so don't you moan about not getting loot and shit. Oh, no, sir.
I would have suggested maybe that you didn't want to leave yet.
Exactly. Oh, you little
Yes.
face.
Yeah.
You go into the teleport and it says, I'm sorry, but this dungeon encounter has not been completed. Go back and do a proper job, you fuckwits.
For some reason, the teleporter isn't currently working. Oh no, we're stuck here. Maybe we'll need to find another way out.
Yes.
I do apologise. The teleporter is currently out of action. An engineer has been called. It will be here in 2 days.
There's a little button you have to press, like a little alarm button.
you haven't found it yet. Get
You go
looking.
back to the teleport and you teleport back down, and Father is there. He's waiting for you. Father is waiting for you.
So how long do we roughly think we've been in the dungeon for? Sorry to interrupt.
12 hours, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, we're not a full day.
okay.
We've only
Because
had
we've only had one short rest, haven't we?
Mm.
So that was quite quick then, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
It felt longer.
He was giving us 5 days.
When you yes, but Father has no idea what is at the other end of that teleport, right?
Yeah.
Father is completely without understanding of what might be there or what might be going on. Father has never teleported through that link, and would not.
No, only madmen go through the link.
Yeah.
And women.
Generally, yeah.
Well, he might if he got pushed.
Pick him up. There you go.
Yeah.
Confront your fears.
Yeah.
It's just not
Advancing
Father's
your religion.
part to do that. They would simply not think to do it. Simple as that. Right. So Father is kind of surprised to see you in such a short space of time and bows deeply and says, I trust that everything worked out as it should.
I think so. We're still alive.
And kind of leads you out of the building. Unless there's something you want to have a conversation about or whatever.
Mm.
I love this little note here that says about the flying, the flying creature that was coming towards you.
Oh yeah.
Have a way to fight it off. Avoid being grappled and dragged to your doom. That's what my little note says.
It's a long way down. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It would not have been a good experience, that. There's no coming back from it. Let's put it that way.
But
Well, unless
Vale
you
was,
can fly.
Vale was doing her best. I'm a little teapot, short and sweet. There's nothing to see here. Go away.
Jail did exactly the right thing. I'll just teleport back. That was perfect.
Yeah.
That was absolutely the right moment. Perfect, mate. Perfect. Right, good. So, yeah, what do you want to do then, folks?
Anyone buying stuff at the local market? See what they've got for sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a look and
Definitely.
see what the commodities are like first. If it's
So-
a rich environment or not.
So you will need to wait because it is now evening. So you need to wait until the following day, which means that everybody will take a long rest.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Good.
Okay.
Back on Naruto. Yeah.
You can do that on Naruto, or Falfir will give you a space to rest. It's neither here nor there. Okay? Doesn't matter. So everyone hit their long rest button.
That's
If you
phenomenal.
want to ask a question of the Obsidian Skulls, can, because you've had a rest. If you don't, if you want to put them in a pack and say, let's see if we can sell them to somebody,
Yeah.
that's also fine.
I think we'll go with that option.
Okay.
I think
Could we maybe
So the
appraise it?
following day, the following day, Varo is going to see if he can find someone local historian maybe, or a religious order, something like that,
Yeah.
might be interested in these obsidian skulls.
So that's where Falfir can potentially give you a steer to an alchemist or somebody of that nature. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. All right. So Falfir does steer you to somebody who deals in relics, magic items, and those sorts of things. Okay. So is that who you're going to go and talk to? Focus Ranthus. Ranthus is a strange place because it doesn't have the footfall, and it doesn't have the kind of traders and the kind of spaces that you folks are used to. There are shops, but they're generally for the residents to buy regular stuff. The kind of things that you're interested in, magical items and so forth, there aren't really, stores that sell supplies and things of that nature. Instead, in this case, Falfir has pointed you to somebody who Falfir believes could be interested in these sorts of things. The Arcanist has a house, and you go to the house and you knock on the door, and you're invited in. Yeah?
Okay.
So there isn't really these folks manufacture magic items. It's kind of the thing that they do, but they manufacture them for specific buyers. It's not like, so as a culture, that's what they do. They produce magic items. There are some things they do not sell, like they do not sell their specialist armor and things like that. You can't buy that from them. They won't sell it to you, right? But they will sell you. There is potential for you to deal with some dealers, maybe one or two one-off items, but generally those kind of things are hard to get. So this is a place where certain items are manufactured, but they tend to be sets of particular things. They are still the largest producer of spelljamming items. Okay, so depending on what you want, what you're interested in, you're not going to get, I don't know, a bunch of +1 swords or those kind of things. It's not really that kind of place.
If you wanted something commissioning, this would be a good place to come.
It would. Yeah.
Good.
Okay. So, do you want to go and see the Arcanist then?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to role play it, we can role play it. If not, we can just leave it to a roll or just to move things along.
I think it would be fun to maybe have a bit of a chat with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll follow along. I'll just lurk behind.
The muscle.
Okay, that's fine.
Looking like my minder.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay, so Farther points you in the right direction, and it's not far. It's a short walk from where you are, and again, it's one of these things where the swooping streets. Lovlaw just seems to be. He almost like he's not looking at the place around him, but the rest of you are really just still captivated by how this place is, the trees and everything, and all these kind of swooping walkways and so on and so forth. But you take a short walk to this house, and there's a large and rather imposing-looking door. Goes into the side of one of the trees, and you've been told that this is the home of Delsarin, who is an alchemist. That's what they've been described as. And so you knock on the door. And a very old elf opens the door. Dressed in a simple blue robe, looking like most of the other elves that you've seen. But this elf is very, very aged. You think must be 500 plus years old. Very old. Lined face. An eyebrow goes up. So who knocks at my door on this fine morning?
Varo gives him a polite bow. Greeting, Delsarin. I am Varo, and I was told that you were somewhat of an arcanist and had an interest in curiosities.
Ah. No, I am not. I'm Shaver. Delsarin, my grandson. Ah. We're taken down a corridor. The style of this is very similar to all of the other spaces that you've seen, but the difference here is that as you walk down this corridor, the walls are lined with paintings, hunting scenes, trees, what you think are probably family portraits, some single portraits, some multiples. Absolutely crammed. They've all been kind of slotted together down this corridor as you walk down. Some are small, some are large. Just putting them together, no cornfields. But there is a desert scope.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get to the end of the corridor, there are two doors, one on the left and one on the right. Shaver opens one of the door, and you are led into a space that is part workshop, part library. There are tables with things laid out, tools. In one corner is a workbench, a magical workbench that you can see has glowing runes on it. And there are bookshelves. There are objets all around, and there is another fairly old elf, nowhere near as old as Shaver, but still fairly old, certainly late middle-aged elf, who looks up, takes off a pair of strange-looking glasses and places them on a velvet cushion. Well, I thought there were people at the door. Grandmother. She smiles. Are your visitors? She withdraws and closes the door.
Okay. Varo gives him a polite bow. This.
Well. So, who are you?
Sir Delsarin. We were told that you
You're
were
also Delsarin?
Apologies. My name is Varo Dawnkind. We were told that you might be interested in curiosities of an arcane nature.
I am always interested. What do you have for me? And what brought you here?
Well, your name was recommended.
You misunderstand. You do not seem to be a native of this land, of this moon.
No. We had business to conduct. We had need of venturing into the atmosphere of the planet below.
Indeed.
John, does this guy seem like completely in possession of this conversation? He's running this thing. It's his place. He sort of got us on the back foot, or is he being friendly?
Not at all. He seems welcoming. He indicates that there are some comfy chairs, not the comfy chairs to sit in. There's some places to sit around a small table. He waves for you to sit down. If you don't want to sit down, if you want to wander about, you can do. It's quite a large space. He doesn't seem too bothered by the idea that you might wander about in his workroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want him on edge a little bit as he's talking to Varo. So I just I want him just a little on edge, just to where he's quasi-distracted. So I wander over with my big, thick, fat fingers, and anything that looks really delicate on his desks, I start picking up and looking at, and then putting it back down. Just one after another.
He seems completely unconcerned by this. Bizarrely unconcerned.
Fair enough.
But I think the best thing that you can do is to make an intimidation check, isn't it?
Oh.
Okay. Now
that's sort of what I'm doing, I guess.
But, yeah, well, I think it very much is what you're doing. Just hold on for me,
not so much.
if you would there.
Good, I'll hold on.
Well, when you're ready, he'll make a roll, an intimidation roll.
Okay.
When you get ready, I'll fail a whole roll.
Okay. So I'm going to make that. You're going to make that intimidation check against. So you're trained in that. So you'll get your proficiency bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're going to make it using strength. And the reason you're going to make it using strength is because that is what you are doing. Okay. So it's +8.
Okay. So I just make a strength check, right?
Well, what I would suggest you do is roll a d20 and then add your strength onto the roll. Okay. It's basically roll a d20 and it's +8, isn't it? But you rolled a 3. 3 + 8. Okay, that's also a 3. Yeah, you're hopeless at this. The problem is, you see, is that you become incredibly self-conscious. So you're picking these things up and you're like, I want it to look like I'm being really ham-fisted. But then you pick them up and you go, well, actually, this might be quite expensive. What if I actually do break it? I don't want to do that. So you keep picking it up and you kind of going, ha-ha, and then you go, ooh, and then put it down. So the ha-ha, ooh,
Yeah,
kind
so
of
I
gives the
think
game
I'll
away
settle for
that
one of those comfy
you're
chairs
clearly-
now.
Yeah, yeah.
I settle for a comfy
It's just
chair
the way
happily.
he just doesn't seem bothered. He doesn't seem too fussed.
Yeah.
He's like,
Ah,
Anyway,
Okay.
Okay.
Varo's brought a pack. Oh, well, he's got the bag of holding. So,
okay. So what do you have for me? Says.
well, is there a coffee table with these
Yeah,
chairs?
there's a table in front of you. Yeah, it's actually slightly higher than a coffee table. It would, yeah.
So Varo will reach in. He'll pull out a cloth wrapped bundle,
Mm-hmm.
nice black velvet, to show off this
Mhm.
skull to good effect. He's had a good polish of it to really bring up the shine.
Yep. Taking off any little bits of chips that are left. Yeah.
Little bits of chips of stone and stuff, and says
Mhm.
he'll put it, and then he'll carefully unwrap it a corner at a time.
Very good. Okay.
So,
Well, I think that's definitely a performance role, isn't it?
I think so. That's cool.
Okay,
Yep,
yeah.
Yep.
Go with
I
that.
think so.
You'll surely do better.
He's got to be good at this, surely.
It's got to be better. There we go.
And you got a +4 to your performance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just as
Tony,
well he
it's
has.
Oh,
Is that just your base charisma? Is that why?
It pretty much, yeah.
Right. So you're not proficient in performance.
No, but it's
A
got,
bard is not proficient in performance.
I've got a half proficiency. Not sure what that means.
So you can just about play in tune most of the time. It's fine. It's fine. That's a 13. Yeah, I mean, he really leans in. He's obviously really engaged with what you are showing him, and he looks at it, and then he pulls a slight face. He says, a slight scowl. May I? He says.
Of course.
So he picks it up, and he kind of almost like recoils, and he puts it back down. And he hops up, and he goes over to a shelf, and he pulls out a book, and he flicks open the book, and he turns a couple of pages. And you can see, Lovlaw, from where you're stood, because you are still thinking that you're being helpful, you can see this book is bound in something. And when he turns the pages, you can see the pages are very dark and yellow, and there is sort of writing inside. He closes it. Okay, Lovelaw, I'm just going to want you to make a quick perception check for me. The DC for this is 10.
I really just need to sit down in a chair and not touch or do anything.
I think it's probably safest at this point. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I know what this is. It's unspent. It certainly feels that way.
Yes, we have not used the magic, the
Yes.
residual energy.
And what do you want for it?
$5 billion.
Yeah.
And that is where we'll take a quick break,
Yeah.
and then we'll talk about it when you come back, so you have a chance to talk it over.
yeah.
So, before you answer his question, and before you get into the topic of what you want, do you want to discuss it amongst yourselves? We'll assume that you have
We'll assume
this conversation on the way over rather than you're having it in the room.
Well, in the previous evening when we were on the ship.
You haven't been back to the ship, didn't you stay?
No, we stayed on the ship, I think, didn't we?
Yeah, we stayed on the ship.
Oh, okay. So you went all the way back to the ship and then, okay. I thought you stayed with Falcon. It's fine. It's fine.
So what do we think? I mean, I was thinking try for 1,000 apiece for the skulls.
I was wondering about
Or-
trying to go for a trade.
Or possibly trade.
Why don't you see if you can do your mumbo jumbo on one of them, and then we sell the others? That's sort of a halfway thing, you know. Maybe we'll get lucky and get some sort of cool information.
But
Yeah.
the thing is, you can only ask a question. You've got to know the question to ask. What question would we ask?
That was all part of the whole mumbo jumbo thing I was doing there. Didn't catch that.
Yeah.
Well, we've not had much luck in trying to find that thing that you're looking for, Varo. So
Yeah,
maybe the skull can give you an answer. So what type of question would you ask it?
Speak with dead, you are limited to the knowledge that the creature had when it died. It knows nothing of anything that happened after it died, or that was it. You just didn't know. So, you know, if we think that this is like a temple, a priest, or a functionary in the temple, what is it going to know that would be of interest to us? I just don't. I can't think of a question I could ask that would be worth it.
But the last time we used a spell like that, you had 3 or 5 questions. This, you said you get 1 question. So is it the same as what we used last time?
This is just let's clarify this. This is not speak with dead, because that's a yes/no question, right?
Yes. No.
This is not a yes/no question.
No, speak with dead is not yes/no question. Whatever
the case.
You can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including the language it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer.
Okay, so that's not what this is.
Okay.
So I did put the note in there, and it's really important that you read that note. And it's not.
You attempt to extract a memory.
Right. Okay. So extract a memory. So in which case it wouldn't be able to necessarily, unless it knew you and the person that you're going to inquire about, or the person you're inquiring about. So
exactly.
You're right. Probably worth more as a spell component.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that I want to ask it.
No, I mean, when we were talking to, what's his name, the angel guy, the man with the wings.
Azan.
Yeah. I mean, he was going to do a communication with the deity, basically.
Yeah.
Now, a deity knows things, but that was limited to yes/no questions. So, yeah.
It'd be funny if we get them all to sing a quartet of singing heads. That'd be good, but that might be a bit beyond.
Okay, get some little hammers and see if
we've all seen Varo's. We've all seen Varo's performance.
Yeah.
He's not even proficient. Not even proficient.
Actually, I'm not proficient in performance. Actually, surprisingly, perception and persuasion and deception, but not performance.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
Sorry for throwing us off on a side tangent.
So anyway, so if we say we're not going to use it, are we going to ask for money, or potentially trade in magic items that we might be interested in?
You just need to see what they've got.
Just got to ask you one thing: do you really think you're going to get 1,000 gold pieces for each skull?
Yes.
No.
You've got to start.
It's a wondrous item. Why not?
Is it?
It's a wondrous item. They normally start for around about £1,000.
Let me ask you, John. How much is a rare magic item? If we wanted to go and buy a rare magic item, it
depends on the magic item.
Buying and selling,
as you know.
Of course.
Okay, but what sort of price range are we talking about?
You want me to put a price on these things?
No,
I will.
no.
Just need to give me
I'm not saying that.
Not what we asked.
You were asking me the question, do I really think we're going to get 1,000 gold pieces for these? Yeah. And I was
And your
saying
answer
to
was,
you,
I do.
well,
Maybe even
my
more.
point being, if we wanted to buy a rare magic item in this game,
Mhm.
what sort of price range are we? We're talking thousands of gold, aren't we, for rare magic items? Thousands, not 1,000, multiple thousands.
No. A consumable rare magic item, 50 gold pieces. This is the problem. It depends on the item, right?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's all about rarity. I mean, fundamentally,
No,
these
no,
things
it's
use-
not. No, it's not about rarity. Rarity's about rarity. It's about the value of the item. Yeah.
Yes, but value also depends on rarity.
I see. You know,
If you wanted to buy the Mona Lisa, it's there's one
True.
Mona Lisa.
true, but
and
a
you will
troll
never be
turd.
another one. It's
There's
rare.
only like 6 trolls on the planet, and a turd from a troll is rare, but it's worthless, right?
But
As a
if you needed it as a spell component
Or a
if
door
you
stop.
did, if you
or
did,
a spell
door
you
stop.
really needed to
Yeah.
cast,
but so yes, if you do, that's why it depended on what it is, not just its rarity. Is the thing I was trying to say. I mean,
yeah, it's how much you want it.
Yeah.
When you go to an auction,
supply and
someone
demand.
someone puts up.
There's got to be
you know,
demand.
Mm.
Supply is a part of it.
We
Supply
can
is a big
create
part of it.
demand for troll turds.
Yeah, exactly. As long as there's demand to go with your supply
So
variants.
kill all the trolls except for one, which you keep in a room, well fed. Then you've got
And
a
then
lot
polish
on
those
the
turds.
world supply.
Corner.
To put this in perspective, probably the best analog I can come anywhere near, and it's not really a fair analog, but it's the kind of the best I can come up with. It's just a potion of mind reading. It kind of felt like there was some symmetry there, right? Hopefully that makes sense. It's 180 gold pieces, and that is rare.
Okay.
Right?
These things are really not worth that much. Okay.
They're not worth nothing, but they are worth something, right? But they're not worth 1,000 gold pieces each, is what I'm saying.
They might be worth something to someone.
Yes.
And that's why I wonder if we should have talked to the keepers of that place, if it was important to them to know.
Well, the thing is, they don't keep that place. That's the whole point.
Yeah, you're right.
It's kind of it's been abandoned.
You're right. Yeah.
No one goes there. It's
Hence
a
the reason
dead
why it was full of
religion.
monsters.
Well,
Yeah.
It's a dead religion. No one goes there. It's of historical use only.
I'm
Well,
wondering.
in that case, let's find the historian.
I just didn't want. Okay, so my challenge on the 1,000 gold pieces was, I do apologise. There was a dog barking his head off, literally over my shoulder, and apparently someone is at the front door.
Okay,
Thank you,
go.
Google, for telling me that,
Pop it on pause.
someone is at the front door. Sorry about that.
No
Rob,
problem.
put it on pause.
Right.
Oh, it's
So,
okay. You don't.
so what I'm thinking is, if it's a single-use item, then I don't think that any regular trader would maybe be interested. I mean, the obsidian in itself I mean, if we would smelt it down, would we get more for the material from the obsidian rather than what it can actually do for you? In which case, we might as well use it to ask some questions and then smelt it down. Similar to a gold necklace is more than likely more valuable as gold than as the bloody necklace. Okay.
Well, we say it's a single-use item, so the magic, the residual magic in it, is single-use.
Yeah.
However, you can still cast Speak with Dead on the skull.
No, you can't. It's not a skull.
It's not a skull. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's an item.
It's an
Yeah, no, you
obsidian.
can't. It's not a skull.
In which
There's
case,
there's a ritual.
Okay.
so maybe we don't want to sell it, but try and glean some information as to how much this lady would purchase it for when we meet her. Don't take the offer. Go to Asan when we next see him and go, who in the cosmos would want something like this? And is it worth anything? Is it worth anything to you? Etc. etc. So maybe store it and do something else later with it.
I praise your piratical thoughts there, Shaggy, but I think asking the gods on the value of these trinkets we found is maybe a bit presumptuous. I think the value of these skulls is to someone who wants to know what they know. And I think that Varo is already moving down that path by taking it to a historian, an archaeologist, someone who cares about historical things and is willing to ask those few questions to figure out historical things. I don't think we're making a lot out of this, but it seems to me like that's the path.
Oh.
Everyone went, oh.
Chat.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, are we on pause?
Nope.
Okay.
No, it's not pause.
Okay.
Okay.
I just dropped that in there because I think you might be overthinking it a lot. And in
okay.
future, if you're
Sorry.
overthinking something and you're maybe kind of overthinking it, I'm going to just stick a warning in just to say, just maybe think about what you're thinking, if you see what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, I just want to get rid of him. I just want the cash.
Yep.
Okay. So
In that case, sell
ultimately,
them.
the whole point. Sorry, Rob. So
No, Pete just said, ultimately, I want the cash. So, okay, so I'm up for selling them. Fuck it.
Yeah.
If that's what Varo thinks, then, yeah, I'm not going to argue. I mean, I'm always going to put money on Lovlaw to win a fight.
We've said we don't think we can get any information out of them. They're no good sitting in the bag. Let's just sell them for what we can get. John's already indicated he doesn't think we'll get a huge amount for them. So,
but maybe a couple of, maybe 200 gold might be worth something.
Yeah, but we might get, the difference between finding the very right person and someone who's not quite the right person might be a couple of 100 gold. But is it worth the time we're going to spend?
No.
Going
all
the
across
reason
the
why I
university.
asked you about and suggested you just have a quick discussion was exactly, I think it was Christine who mentioned it. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was someone else. My apologies.
What, trade magic items?
Trade them. What about the idea of saying, actually, do you have anything? Is there something you guys want? And if you can get hold of it, do you want a +1 bow for JL?
Mm-hmm.
For example.
We were told no magical weapons and no magical armor. So I'm assuming things like rings and maybe, I don't know, cloaks or God knows, but that's just because I thought we'd been told no magical armor and no magical weapons.
You'd be quite interested in doing a commission, though.
How long
But
would
yeah.
that take? I mean, we'd then got to stay here, wait.
Oh
wait
no,
till-
we'd leave and come back.
Oh, well, yeah, but it's how long? It was quite a journey to get here.
Yeah, 15
Several
days.
of travel.
I think it's 50,
But
yeah,
where's
15
the
days,
next
isn't it?
place we've got to go? Is that kind of... Can we do like a circular route kind of thing to get back? So...
Okay,
But anyway,
Sorry,
let's do the merchant lady.
just
Historian.
rewind for a second. Christine, I apologise. So when it comes to armour, what I said was that they will not sell you their specialist armour. And that
Right.
generally, when it comes to things like weapons and armour, you're not going to easily find them in a store like you would, or from a trader like one-off. They tend to produce stuff in batches for somebody. They'll produce 10 of something, 20 something, 100 something, whatever. So that was a misunderstanding. The whole point of you going to the Arcanist was that the Arcanist might have something that you want that you can trade for.
It's worth
Okay.
asking.
Do we have a wish?
Well, that's why I brought it up.
Could be rings, could be whatever, but that's up to you guys. That's what I was trying to do, was encourage you to think about things that you might want to trade for and that you might want. It kind of devolved into what's maximising the value of these things.
Okay. Right.
And, Pete, I apologise. The challenge on 1,000 was, for me, it was they're not going to ever be worth that kind of money.
Right.
I get
Okay.
that they're rare, but they're just not going to be worth that kind of money.
Right. So who wants what? What can we put together a list of items that I can
No,
go?
he can make his own. Ignore him. Don't give him more magical things.
No. This could be really good. Restorative ointment. Basic rules. Is wondrous item. It is uncommon, but that gives you 2d8 plus 2 hit points.
You say
Okay.
restorative.
Ointment.
Is that in the 2014 DMG?
It is in the it's in basic rules of 2014.
Right.
So that's something that we can maybe have a look at.
I think everyone should have a magic weapon so that we can fight things that can only be hit by magic.
Everyone must have a
Yeah.
magic weapon now.
Yes,
I mean, I
Who hasn't?
I don't have one of them yet. I don't have one.
that's right.
So, top of our list,
Okay.
there's a magic weapon for JL. You would
Also-
like a bow? Or
Longbow,
what kind of-
preferably. Yeah, longbow, preferably.
Okay.
And these are elves, so that might be
Yep.
something they specialise in.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Not that kind of elf, maybe, but I don't know.
Oh, they
There's
can
lots,
use a
there's
longbow.
lots of trees around, but yeah, well, it's a
They
racial
can
weapon.
use a
Hey,
longbow.
all elves fancy a bow.
Yeah.
Do they even? They probably don't even call it a racial weapon anymore in the 2024 rule books. No, he shakes his head.
We're back to have a new queue again, aren't we?
Mm.
Everyone's a
Species.
little bit racist sometimes.
No, I'm just
Especially the
saying,
dwarves.
They've changed the terminology.
I don't think
Because race
I
and
don't think
species
I'll
are
ever find that.
Massively different. It works.
Lineage. Sister.
Okay.
Nope.
What
It's
do they
not.
have?
So these elves, I personally know that they know their longbow well.
Okay. Right, so a longbow +1, if we could trade him for that, that would be a reasonable trade, I think.
Yeah, if not, I can add some
Plus one-
coin.
We
Plus
might have
one
to
longbow.
sweeten it with a bit of gold, but you know.
Yeah, I've got some gold
Wait.
I can give them.
The restorative
Yeah.
ointment. The restorative ointment would be around 800 gold pieces. Okay.
It is a multi-use
Don't
item.
Sorry?
No. I mean, I know that it's a multi-use item, but I think we'll stick with the healing potions for the commodities at 25 gold pieces.
A potion of
more
greater
space.
healing is 150 gold pieces. And this doesn't just do the healing, it does more as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it would be good to have, but that's a bit steep, even for us.
Okay.
At this
So
moment in time.
you have definitely engaged the interest of the Arcanists, and the Arcanist says they do have a bow which they could potentially trade with you. You're offering up all 4 of the skulls, yeah?
It seems
That's
like
the
a
idea.
reasonable trade, yeah. I mean, the bow's got to
Okay.
be, around
All
about
right.
1,000 gold or something.
That's 1,000 gold. They don't seem completely convinced by this, so maybe the thing that you need to do is convince them a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
I
can try.
would suggest that Varo, you need to persuade them, yeah?
Roll.
Let's see what we got. Oh, it's just
Now, is
son
it-
of a
Crash of
3.
Genius.
Song.
Yeah, I'm going to use my inspiration,
Yeah.
bardic inspiration, to make sure that. No,
And
actually,
You're
flashback.
going to make inspiration roll.
I'm going to
and
use
you
my.
get flash.
No, I'm going to use my heroic inspiration.
Ooh.
Which means you get to re-roll, right?
And you can have the flash of
Reroll.
genius
Wait,
on
then.
this one.
And you
I'm
can have the
gonna
flash of genius, which is a +5,
And,
right?
and
Yeah.
So re-roll it.
there it is.
Nice.
+5. 33.
Come on! Okay, it's
Come
not come
on.
up in my thing yet.
No,
It's
it's
not
not
come up.
flipping mine either.
Oh,
Come on.
Yeah, the problem is, you see,
There it
you've
is.
got all these
There it
fancy
is.
schmancy
Yay.
dice, right? So the problem is that you've got all these fancy schmancy dice, and it's got to wait until the fancy schmancy dice has finished doing its fancy schmancy thing before it will put it to the. I've realised. So turn that crap off and just have it roll straight to the game.
No, I want to see my dragons.
Well, no, because it finished rolling about 10 seconds before that came up. I had
Yeah.
the
All good.
result.
And then it's got to clean up all the flipping 3D nonsense. Come on, go with it.
No.
Nope.
Okay,
Anyway,
so 33.
30
Does he
30
succeed?
I shall suck the joy out of it for you.
Yeah.
33. He wants these skulls so bad he's going to give me 2 bows.
Yeah, he's convinced that it's got to be worth it. I mean, if it had just been like a few of them, you know, he would have probably offered you 200 for one, or maybe 350 for 2. But the fact that you're offering up 4, you've given him a potted history. You give him a potted history of where you got them. You told him that this was an incredible opportunity to take advantage of something and to learn things about this place that are very different. And he is convinced, and so he goes over and he gets this box down off a shelf, and it's about this wide. And you're all kind of going, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And he brings it over and he presents it to you. So he takes the skull and he takes them away, and he brings the box over, he puts it in front of you, and you think, that is not a long bow.
Yeah.
And you start to worry that somehow he's mad. Lovelaw's like, he's clearly insane.
Dimensional
And he
storage.
flips the clasp up, he turns it to you and opens the box up and smiles and nods at you and then closes it again. And inside is this beautiful bow. I mean, it's brilliantly made, but it's in 3 parts. And it fits together.
Mhm.
So it's designed to be like a travel bow. So rather than having to have it strung and carrying it all the time, you can fold it down. And inside there's a leather holder for it. There's all the thumb screws that fit it all together. And there is a pull to string it. And all the things are in there. Fantastic bit of kit. Very nice.
Ooh,
Very nice.
Okay.
very nice, thank you. Yeah.
Dale now has +1 bow.
Ooh.
I just see Varo going, not 2 skulls, but 3 Even
Yeah.
or
Well, the thing is,
Yeah.
with one, you get one question.
Yep.
With 4, you can
Yep. Oh yeah. You can get somewhere.
verify
Change.
and do follow-ups.
Hmm.
Yep.
And
Absolutely.
not only that, but what sold it, you see, was that you told this florid tale of the adventures that you had just been on and where you had been. And it was the opportunity, the incredible opportunity for Delsarin to
The unique
learn more about the
opportunity.
system.
Yeah.
Unique opportunity. Never come again.
Oh.
Right.
These were the
And you
only
sold it, and that's
4.
what you did. You tantalised
Yeah.
them. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity to learn something about that.
Yeah.
The
And then
history.
there are the paring
And you-
knives that you could also threw in.
And you filled it in. You gave this long and complex discussion, and strangely, JL had drawn a few notes as well, and passed him. Gave him some drawings while he was sitting. Here's some drawings of things that. So he's got these notes and everything. So this is incredibly valuable to him.
Yep.
And you bid him farewell and leave. Okay, back to the ship.
Pictures of that spider are quite interesting.
Did you want to buy any components for healing potions, Rob?
Yeah, John, tell us how many potions worth of components we can get.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus the 2. Okay. 1, 2, 7, 9 days worth. That's not too bad. So that's 9 times 25. 250, 175 gold pieces. Am I correct?
Correct.
Brilliant.
Okay. 175. I'll get those, don't worry.
450 gold pieces. Halved.
Hmm.
275.
Very good. 275. Very good.
Right. So,
No.
time to...
No, 175, because it would be 250.
No.
9 times
225.
50.
225.
225.
Of course it is.
225.
So I put in 175, so that means I need to put in an extra 50. There you go. My character sheet is now correct. So we can make another 7 to go with the others.
Not yet, you can't.
No, that's the other thing. So I did ask a question, although it was in character. Is there the next destination that we need to go to get the next item? Is that close to here, or is it further the other way? Or so we've got a series of items, haven't we? Is there anything close to here?
The next place you are going is to the remnants, the ruins of a planet. So you said that you wanted to go to Argix. Well, the remains of Argix, because the orb can take you there.
Yeah.
Okay. How many days' travel is that roughly?
And you need lava from Argix.
Yep.
From here, it's about 12 days.
You probably should have kept
Okay.
that suit, JL.
Right.
Okay, so 12 days. So
12
potentially, as long as
days.
nothing happens en route, we can make the 7.
You
So
can
I'm fine
guarantee
with
that, right?
No, that's why I said unless something happens en route.
Yeah.
And we want
You know.
Megan absolutely slaving away every second she has on the ship.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, it actually takes 8 hours. But it
It takes 8 hours out of 24, but you can only do one a day.
24.
Yeah.
So she's not
I
totally
take it.
slaving away, but it's a work day.
I take it
Don't
that.
worry.
I take it that the woman didn't have a prosthetic limb. Did she?
What?
Prosthetic limb. I'm just sticking it out there. I did say that I wanted on the D&D Beyond, and again, D&D Beyond has let me down. I'm not bitching about it. I put in the 3 things. So I put in Player's Handbook, Dungeon Master's Guide, and Tasha's. And the prosthetic limb comes from Eberron, Rise of the Last War. But I thought it's so cool that she might have had one.
You want a prosthetic limb of your own?
Yeah.
Pirate's life.
That doesn't strike you as odd. A limbless creature with a prosthetic limb.
Why not?
No.
You can't lose a limb.
There are lines that
You
I
have
will
no
draw.
limb.
Many different
But it
lines
would
I
be
will
so
draw that
cool.
those lines very far out. But on this occasion, Roy Knight is not having a prosthetic limb.
Okay.
It's not happening.
It's like putting an eye patch. It's like putting an eye patch on him.
Exactly.
He's got no eyes.
Okay. The next item, and you see how serious I am with this. Okay, it's an amulet. Shit, where's my amulet's gone?
It's an amulet. Hairy chest.
No. Hang on a second. It's an amulet. See, I got rid of it because I knew that I wasn't going to ever get it. Not yet, anyway. But I just want to paint you a picture. It's not an amulet, sorry. It's a figurine of wondrous power. Now, it does vary. Okay. But I want it because I can get a silver raven. It only lasts for 12 hours, but it'll sit on my shoulder. Prosthetic leg, raven. I'm really going the part of the pirate.
And then you just leave the eye patch.
I think we can carve you a
eye
piece.
patch of blindness.
The problem is that from your perspective, right, you'd be searching for the raven, but what you'd actually get is the marble elephant. Look at that crap on your shoulder in comparison.
I tell you what, I'll draw it for you.
Become an elephant. So every so often there's like this noise as the block gets squashed underneath an elephant, and then sort of wriggles his way out. I'm fine, guys.
I'm sure we must be able to find a taxidermy shop somewhere where we can get you a nice Norwegian blue, maybe.
And we can just grab
I
him
wanted it to be alive.
grab him a
then I
stump
could
of
train
wood.
There you go.
Uses a
The
peg
cat's
leg.
in spirit. Cat's got the hat.
Yeah, cat in the hat.
So yeah, you can see what I'm kind of, every time I'm on the boat, I'm going through the Sears magazine to try and find all of these wondrous items to enhance my pirate life. Sod all the adamantine breastplates or the armor plus 4s. No, I want a hook next, as well as a peg leg.
So is that the High Sears catalog?
Yes, the High Sears. There's one in every port. Okay. Just a bit of tongue in cheek there, but I am looking for it. I don't think we need anything else, do we? Oh, the basic provisions.
Basic provisions, yeah.
I believe there were cloaks of protection or rings of protection or something. Anyway,
That'd be nice.
There's a couple of people who were looking for those.
Mm-hmm. So
you found your
got our
magic item from here.
Oh yeah. No, we're saying is if we're creating a list for the future moving forward of the things we're putting in priority, we're not saying what we're trying to look for here. We're just saying, if there's going to be a list, there's other things other than peg legs that we want on the list, maybe a little bit above them.
I love the idea that Varo has a scarf of protection that he can occasionally flounce.
Yeah.
Or when he runs, it sort of does that behind it,
Yeah. I think Lovlaw should have a cravat of protection. I think it would look very stylish.
Very. I love it.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, the physical manifestations of some of these things, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
think
so you
that's
could-
actually one of the key points with the rules is that a cloak of protection. Actually, a cloak would look rubbish on Lovlaw. So maybe it should be something else. You know,
A shoulder pad.
Armband.
an armband sounds good to me.
A tattoo.
Almost like you could have, like almost
Yeah.
like leather braces.
Yep. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will continue to look for one of those later on. But right now, you got places to go.
All right.
Yeah, we've got to take off.
Let's
So-
kick off the dust of this place and
Yep.
head away.
No problem. So back we go.
Nice.
On to Narasawa.
Ah,
Nice.
Narasawa. How
And
great
it's just
is
slaving away. I'm
it
going to
to
lock you
be
in
back
there,
on the
mate.
move?
Permanently slaving away.
Yes.
I know,
All
I'm
right.
down with that.
So you provision and you get ready because it is going to be a fairly long flight from where you are. But you have things set up in Narasawa that you know that you've got plenty of time with your air envelope. As long as you can find somewhere airy at the other end. If you have to turn around and come back, that's going to start being a problem.
Yeah.
You've got about 20 days there on Narasawa.
If we get a bit tight, I can make some air bubbles to keep people going for three of us.
The three of you, and then everyone else can die. Yeah. You're confident. So you head out, following the instructions. You just head out into Wildspace. Just leave everything you know behind, and you're just crossing Wildspace. You've been travelling for beyond the fringes of where you've been. You've been travelling for about 5 or 6 days. JL, you are piloting at this point. And in the distance, you see a flash of something reflective. It's far away. And you ask Lovlaw, because Lovlaw is always on deck and is always watching. And so, Lovlaw, you take a look where JL saw this flash. And the two of you are looking. So, one of you is going to make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Lovlaw, I think that's you. But you are going to be helped by JL, so it's going to be made at advantage. Press the wrong button.
I did. I thought I did perception advantage. No?
Yeah, you did. You did at advantage. You'd have got a 7 and you got a 10. With your plus
right.
4, your best roll was 14.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. So 14. In the distance, out there in the dark. Our space is generally, there's a lot of colours and clouds and so forth, but in the darkness, in the distance, you think you can see something large, a large vessel. It appears to be sitting in front of, backlit by a tiny remnant of a star. You know that star remnants are a thing. Yeah. Little glowing remnants of stars are something that you are used to seeing, and you know this area is scattered with them. You're out in Scortha reaches now, or very much in the reaches. But as best you can tell, there's something huge, really, really huge. It's right at the limit of your sight. It's big. It was only because it caught a glint from something that you saw it. It's a long, long way away.
You in that jail?
Aww.
You're flying essentially parallel to it. It's off your starboard side. You're right. Yeah. And you are essentially kind of parallel to it and are passing past it. Yeah.
Okay.
But as best you can tell, it is huge.
A massive thing is out there.
Massive thing. But it's not an asteroid. The best that your eyesight can tell you, and it is difficult to see at this distance.
I
Best
call
your eyesight can tell you is that this thing is artificial. It's a huge artificial thing is hanging there in Wildspace.
Call Varo through the orb and ask him to come take a quick look as we're zinging by, just because I've heard the elves have great eyesight. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you were traveling at a,
clip. Yeah.
Yeah, a huge pace because you're so far from anything. Okay, Varo, do you want to have a look?
Okay, yeah.
Again, you can make that roll with advantage
Yeah.
because it's been pointed out to you. Otherwise, you
Right
couldn't.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
23.
It's a ship.
Can I tell
He's
what
right. Your eyesight
kind
is
of
just
ship?
that tiny bit better. It's a ship, and it is huge. It's the like of which you've never seen before. What's bizarre about it is that it's not like any other ship. Well, that's not quite true. It's like the ship that JL continuously got in trouble showing people.
Of course.
Images. It's reminiscent of that,
Mhm.
but it is, as Lovlaw said, it is huge.
What's it doing all the way out here?
Your estimate is that this thing is probably a mile long,
What's its?
possibly even longer.
Can we tell its direction of travel and speed relative to us?
As best you can tell, it's not moving, but it's very hard with the parallax. I mean, you're seeing this thing at this sort of thing right at the limit of your vision. You
Okay,
can't
so
even really make that much detail, but there's just enough from the hints.
So we're basically going past it.
You are
It's
going
not that
past it.
it's not moving relative to us.
Nope.
It's not moving
It's
at
not
all.
following us.
At all.
It's not.
And in actual fact, you reckon in a very short space of time, probably in the next kind of literally within half an hour, you're starting to pull away from it. You're just now, you're just at the right moment of being exactly parallel to it and being able to see it.
Well, that sounds
And just
like
seeing,
a good result.
it's really about seeing the silhouette because the lighting is just behind it, just perfectly.
Yeah, I'd say we
Something
keep going.
something to tuck away in our hats for when we come back through. We got to be careful.
We can make a note of the location.
That's
Already
right.
Already done.
Very good.
So yes, JL, you make very careful notation, because you are sufficiently skilled at making, because of the nature of your training and your skills. You are sufficiently skilled at making accurate stellar charts, accurate Wildspace charts. And so what you do is you tag team somebody else into the driving seat, and you sit at the charting table on the bridge, and you make very careful notes of where it is, because that could be valuable, you think.
Well, and And we can also make a note with the orb. The orb
Yep.
is very good at navigation.
Yep.
I'm sure it can record
It
Yep.
can.
waypoints
Yep.
and things.
Make a note of that. Yeah.
Both
Yep.
of those.
As you fly further, you realise that the kind of the wisps of cloud and things that you get throughout Wildspace, you just move. It moves relative, and it just disappears kind of into the mist as you lose sight of it.
I
But it
didn't get
lost sight of
too
you.
close to that.
Okay.
That was a big ship.
Best not to get engaged if we can help it. But, if it's something for salvage, that's a different thing.
And all you got to do is pop up onto this ship that's over a mile long, clear out anything that's on it.
What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Abandoned ship in orbit around a dying star.
What could go
Yeah.
wrong?
Possibly go wrong with that.
with its orbit decaying,
Yeah, with its
Yeah.
decaying
Yeah.
orbit. Yeah. Unknown xenomorphs.
that's right.
Yeah.
Or maybe it had a special engine that was designed to take it faster than light, and it's this bizarre thing with lots of spikes that rotates around.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you continue on through Wildspace further and further, and then suddenly the orb is telling you that you are coming up on the system that you're looking for, coming up on Argix. And as you are flying, you're looking for something to navigate by. You break through a cloud of beautiful cyan and magenta gas and come out from the cloud. And the vista that opens up in front of you is strangely beautiful, but is also terrifying. Laid out in a cloud thousands of miles across are the remnants of what must be a number of planets and the star that would originally have been at the center of those planets. And all of them have been shattered. There are chunks of stellar remnants lighting things up, like lanterns, fireflies throughout the sky in front of you. And all around you can see, gently turning in this gigantic cloud, hunks, chunks, bits of rock. Hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands. And you slow Narasoa to a stop, and you all get out just simply to stand at the front and stare at this incredible sight. But also, for all of you, to scratch your heads and say, where am I going to find lava in this lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where we'll leave it for tonight.
Yay.
Thank you, Pete. Yes, I do. And I was just getting to that.
Yeah.
I knew you wanted to finish at some point, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Taking care of you. Thanks.
Thank
you.
you very much, John.
Thanks for having us. Good
Goodbye.
night, folks. Good
Thank you
night.
again.
Very good.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Laters.
Bye.
Good night, all.
If you got all the way to the end, we appreciate your support. Thank you for watching the NVRA whilst we bring you content of different games. If you like what we have done, please like and subscribe.